Hello, Rosebuds. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Cheryl, and I'm so excited to share today's elegant wreath with you. This beauty is all about cozy colors featuring plush burgundy velvet pumpkin and a bold statement bow that pulls it all together. We're using a classic grapevine base and layering it in deep greens, autumn berries, and a luxe texture that will give your front door a warm and welcoming fall feeling. So grab your glue gun and ribbon and let's get crafting. We're going to be making this wreath on a grapevine form. So I'm just going around here and cleaning up all the ends of it. I'm going to be using this as my feature. It's a velvet burgundy pumpkin. I actually made this. It's got a gold stem at the top and I put some pearl beads around it. I just ran some wire around the bottom and then attached it to the bottom of the wreath through the frame itself. I'm going to prop it up here a little bit so that we can work on it. I am getting an easel built. My husband's building me an easel, so hopefully that will help. I'm going to be using these two bushes. This floral here with beads and gold leaves. And these flowers here in a mauve, cream, and burgundy color. I got all the florals at Hobby Lobby. I've decided I'm just going to use the bush hole. It has a really nice form to it, so I'm going to put one on each side of the pumpkin and spread it all out, bending it and putting it where I want the leaves to flow. Box wasn't working, so I'm going to try a spool of ribbon. So now I'm going to take a couple of zip ties and I'm going to run the zip ties through the grapevine and around the stems of the bushes and pull it really tight. I will go back and add some glue in there to secure it. This is a little tip here. I am going to go ahead and put a piece of wax paper. Actually, this is parchment paper. And so that when it drips through the grapevine, it will just land on that parchment paper and not on my cutting mat. So I can just throw that parchment paper away. Now I'm going to cut my leaves here. I'll pull the leaves up close to the top and trim each piece off. And I'm just going to take those and put them in different places within the grapevine. I'm going to go ahead and do what I would consider a dry run here. Put everything in where I think it might look good and see how I like it before I actually glue it in. Now I'm going to go in with my florals. I'm going to pull my leaves up towards the flowers, and I'm going to cut each of my buds off. Now I'm going to go in and do my placement. Okay, now we're gonna make a bow. And I got this handy dandy new bow maker. It's called ProBowTheHand. I got it off of Amazon. And because my fingers hurt so much when I try to make so many bows and stuff, I decided to give this a try. It does help with my fingers and my knuckles. So, I'm sorry, my joints, not my knuckles. So I'm going to put my first ribbon on here, and with this, you work from the top to the bottom. You're going to add wire to your ribbon, secure it to your bow maker. There's two bows, two wires. Top wire goes on the dowel, and the bottom one goes on a little nail at the bottom. Then I'm gonna just go around and make loops. The little dowels on the top are your fingers. That's why it's called the hand. So that way you don't have to sit and hold your bow together as you're doing it. So it does help. You just go down to the bottom and you do your twist, and then you do your loop, come back around and you do your twist. And then you're going to take another piece of wire, since I'm using more than one ribbon, and then you're going to secure that at the bottom so that when you let go of it to add your next ribbon, it stays in place. And I'm just going to cut my ribbon here and get ready for my second one. Now on my second one, I'm going to make the same loops. Again, I'm going to do the pinch and twist and loop around the dowel rod to make each loop. I'll tie off this second ribbon. Just one quick couple twists, cut that ribbon, and start with my third. This is going to be a 2.5 inch ribbon, so I will pinch, twist, and then I'm going to go to the outer two fingers of the dowels to create a wider ribbon. Tie that off. Cut it and start with my last ribbon. I'll move these two off of those fingers since they're so large. They're 2.5 and they're pretty thick ribbon. And do the same with the fourth ribbon. Pinch, twist, loop, pinch, twist, loop. Tie it off, cut the end. Then I'm going to take my original wire, take that back. I'm going to pull down my tails. That does make it easier to get your tails out and in place because it's secured in those dowels where you can tug and pull without losing the shape of your bow. I'm going to go ahead and cut the ends in a dovetail. Then I'm going to take the original wire from the top and the bottom, bring it around, and secure the entire bow together, twisting it tightly. Then I can remove it from the maker. Now this is what's called a fluff board. And I'm just going to secure that wire in there, wrap it around the nail at the front. That way it holds the bow so that you're free to use both hands to fluff your ribbon. Just going to get your fingers in there and start tugging. And it's in there tight so you can just tug and pull and get it where you want it to go. Both all 4 fingers in there and just start tugging and shaping. Now I could foo-foo all day on this. I probably do too much foo-fooing on my ribbons. For some reason that ribbon keeps wanting to roll up on the ends. I'm going to remove it from the fluff board. And there is my ribbon. Now we're going to take it to our wreath. And we're going to attach it to the top of the grapevine. And I apologize here for the shot. I thought it was in a better view, but here I am putting it on. I'm just going to run the wire through the grapevine and the back. And then I'm going to twist it on there as tight as I can get it, hold it in place. And I'm going to do a little more foo-fooing. And there it is.
And there you have it. Our burgundy pumpkin fall wreath is complete. Isn't she stunning on the door? That rich color combo and statement bow are perfect for autumn vibes. If you love this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a new design. I post weekly. wreaths, seasonal decor, and DIY tips just for you. Thanks for crafting with me. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay creative, stay inspired.